good. What a long life. What a long life you lived. Such a long life. So much one can give. Now I cannot go back to my childhood days. Ah, but somewhere within me the child remains. Somewhere within the child tries to do right. Oh, but it was the man thinking about you last night. Hey, Father Baker, I wrote you a song. The life that you lived, well, you think that I would think about you and try to do good. What a long life. What a long life you lived. Such a long life. So much one can give. Hey, Father Baker. Nelson Henry Baker, born in Buffalo, New York, the city that I was born in. Nelson Henry Baker, born there in 1842. When he turns 21 years old, he decides that he's going to join the he decided to enlist in the Army is what he did at age 21, and he had a 30-day enlistment. Man fought at Gettysburg, comes back home to Buffalo, and works with a friend of his in private business until age 27 when he decides that he's going to become a priest. Goes into the priesthood, uses all his business savvy to help get the orphanage out of the red and into the black. He helped to raise $3 million at the turn of the 20th century in goodwill donations to have something called the Basilica Church built out in Lackawanna, New York. $3 million at the turn of the last century is like $88 million adjusted for inflation. So the man raised that in donations to build this church. He dies at age 96 in the hospital that is named after him, and there's a movement to have him sainted. There are 5 steps to sainthood in the Catholic faith. He's at step number 4, which means that it's entirely possible in my lifetime that from the city I was born in, there will be a saint named. The only time I heard the man's name growing up is if I'd done something wrong. Somebody'd get in my face and say, if you don't behave yourself, we're going to send you to Father Baker's orphanage. I thought he was a jerk.
You sound like Al Guthrie.
Could be said
You know I don't like to brag, but for what it's worth, I got laid before the day of my birth, 'cause I'm a chicken. Yeah, I'm a chicken. I came into this world on a wing and a prayer. I'll go out on a plate with my legs in the air, 'cause I'm a chicken. Yeah, I'm a chicken. What's a chicken got, Lord, not a lot. We make a pretty good soup, kinda hits the spot. All I got is a beak, can't smile or frown. I gave the world the finger and it ate right down. My sister's got breasts that'll blow you away. My cousin was your omelet for breakfast today, 'cause I'm a chicken. Yeah, I'm a chicken. Help me out, here it'll. Nicely done. Well, my ma and my pa, they come from good stock. She's a big hen, he's a mighty big rooster. I'm a chicken. Yeah. Abby, you just barked over the best verse of the song, you little fuck. It's all about delivery, you shit. Now listen here. If you're gonna be in the band, we gotta be a team. You know, my ma and my pa, they come from good stock. She's a big hen, he's a mighty big rooster. I'm a chicken. Hey, I'm a chicken. What's a chicken got, Lord, not a lot. Make a pretty good soup, kinda hits the spot. All I got is a beak, I can't smile or frown. I gave the world the finger and it ate it right down with a side order of wings. I got my head cut off, ran around till noon, and I'll be coming to a freezer near you real soon, 'cause I'm a chicken. Oh, let the finger licking good times roll. Whoa, let the finger licking good times roll.
Yes, indeed.
I was living in Austin, Texas. I had a girlfriend in Austin, Texas, and I would stay at her place, and then I would go on tour from there. I was telling everybody I was based in Austin, Texas, and there's a lot of musicians there, and I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I was in Austin, Texas, and I said something about being from Buffalo, New York on stage, and a guy came up to me at the end of the night and introduced himself by what suburb he'd grown up in, and we became friends. That guy's name is Sick. He's a really good fiddle player, and a bunch of years ago, I think it was 2005, he calls me up, and it was like late in the year. It was like September or so. No, that's the wrong year. It was early in 2006, and he called me up and he says, "Hey, do you want to go to Mardi Gras with me?" And I said, "Yes, I do, but I got a gig tonight. I can't go to New Orleans from Austin." He says, "I got a gig too. We're gonna go after our gigs." So it's something like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Me and Sick and his girlfriend at the time and 2 other friends, we got into somebody's Kia Rio hatchback, and we drove 10 hours through the night from Austin to New Orleans. I'll never forget waking up. I was in the back seat of the car sleeping on the window, and I woke up as we got into the middle of town there, St. Charles Avenue. The parades had started, and I looked up. It was right after Katrina had hit, and one of the first floats that I saw had a little pennant on the front of it that said, "Thanks for being here." And we were hanging out in New Orleans for like 3-4 days, and we went to this place called Jackson Square. It's where all the buskers set up to play music in the middle of the town, and we're hanging out, we're playing, we're watching a friend of Sick. He's playing, and this guy had lost everything he had in the hurricane 6 months ago, but he knew that Sick and I had driven through the night from Austin to be in New Orleans, so he lent us his busking amplifier and gear. Guy just lost everything in the hurricane. He lends us his stuff so that we could maybe work for an hour or two and get some gas money together, right? Human spirit. So I'm on the microphone. We'll do a Q&A later on. Okay, I'm telling a story. We'll do this thing. We'll do that later. So we're hanging out, and I'm playing tunes on the microphone. I'm singing like a Woody Guthrie song. Going down the road, feeling bad. Going down the road, feeling bad. And I'm making all sorts of FEMA references and whatnot. And this guy hears the sound of my voice, and he wants to find out who's singing the Woody Guthrie song. And it happened to be the only Woody Guthrie song I knew to sing at the time. Guy comes up, and it turns out it's my friend Chris Chandler is in town for the same reason we are, Mardi Gras and hanging out and checking people out and being there for New Orleans during the first Mardi Gras after the Katrina hit. And he asks me, "Have you seen the Ninth Ward yet?" And I said, "I have not seen the Ninth Ward." And he says, "Well, you really ought to check it out before you leave town." And we find a car and we drive over to the Ninth Ward. Now Chris is driving, and I'm in the back seat lamenting to him about how I haven't been writing songs. I'm a songwriter, and I haven't been inspired. I haven't written anything lately. I don't know what to sing about. I don't know what's going on in the whole world. I don't know how to write a song anymore, ever. And we get into the Ninth Ward, and we start pulling around. We see boards strewn about and mattresses and all the water damage. And just like 6 months later, it looked like nobody had touched this part of town. And he holds a pen over his shoulder, and he says to me, "Still feeling blocked up?" Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Time has come for me to move along. This was my home, but my home, oh, it's gone. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. All I know is the wind did blow. Water rose and we had to go. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. The news spread wide. I had to see with my own eyes. To hell with pride. I cried, oh I cried. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. My grandpa came. He lived and died in this place. Went to visit his grave, but his grave done washed away. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Roll me away, get me off of this mighty river. Wish I could stay. Ain't nothing lasts forever. Me away. I feel like they're discussing the sound reinforcement out there. I feel like there's a powwow about the sound. Is everything good? Do I got a good balance?
Yeah, actually things are great. I've got people throwing money at your feet, so.
I did drive in from Somerville, Massachusetts. This is the second to last show of this 3.5 week long tour. I thank you very much for being here tonight at Dave's house. I don't know what I would do right now tonight if you did not come out to the show. So really, thank you very much for being here and making this an event. Do appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg.
Now, would you all, like, where's everybody's head? Should I play a couple of more songs and take a set break, or would you be game? Should I just, like, plow through and play, like, a nice long set and call it a concert? You got anything in mind? Do you want a set break? Do people want to get up and walk around and stuff? Need to get another drink, that kind of thing? How about I play a couple of 2-3 more songs, and then we'll have ourselves a little intermission. Sound good?
Sure.
I'll play you this one. My friend John Brady wrote this song. It's called What's So Great About Love. What's so great about love? Falling in and out of maybe. Seems it only makes you crazy. What's so great about love? Thought a lot about it lately. It's full of a lot of ifs and maybes. What's so great about love? Did she mean what she just said, or was I reading into that? There's the phone, well maybe that's her now. Does she want to be with me, or is it in my mind? Or maybe she will grab my arm and say, don't go. How do I know what's so great about love? Is it really realistic? You really gotta be a mystic. What's so great about love? I feel like I'm just 17. Ridiculous but true it seems. It's like I wanna meet you after school. I wanna run, I wanna hide, I wanna pull you to my side. I wanna know what I'm supposed to do. What do I do? What's so great about love? The evidence is on the table. It's better in the myths and fables. I'm ready but I feel unable. What's so great about love? Maybe we'll have coffee and we'll talk an hour or more. It gets late, she stands up, so do I. We eye the door. Man, I feel stupid. Does she know it? Does it show? And then the silence rolls like thunder, and it's time somebody stays and someone goes. The tension grows. What's so great about love? Falling in and out of baby. Seems it only makes you crazy. What's so great about love? What's so great about love? What's so great about, what's so great about love? Hey, John Brady song. Here's one I made up all by myself about the city I was born in. It's 2 degrees in Buffalo. Snow is coming down. It's whiteness blankets everything around. Drifts that measure 6 and 7 feet above the ground. Plows will run all night to move the snow. It's only 2 degrees in Buffalo. Cold, dry wind, a storm is coming over water that is warmer. Weathermen do what they can to warn of a northbound pressure system, and another coming down from Canada over Erie and Ontario. It's only 2 degrees in Buffalo. City's getting older, all the youth is moving out. Some as soon as they can leave their parents' house. They graduate from a college here and get hired for a job down south, where the coolest thing they'll hear is on the radio. But they earned their 2 degrees in Buffalo. We're Saturday morning at the Broadway market. Say dzień dobry, pani matka. Buy a beef on weck or get a pound of Saileen's dogs. You can walk the Elmwood Strip and shop. Take your children to Albright Knox, or maybe out to see Niagara Falls. And if they act up, just remind them of Father Baker's halls. Anywhere you travel, folks have heard of Buffalo. The chicken wings, the sports team.